Moses joining me on the desk for a preview of what's to come in sports. And of course, huge night tonight at the Civic Center. Lloydminster Bobcats in action and some possible playoff implications.
Well, you know what? We know that they made the playoffs. That's due. But of course, Matt Schumont tells us with the season dwindling down, the murky playoff picture starting to come into a little focus for the Orange and Black.
The Bobcats have been playing some great hockey as of late despite going through some injuries. They say it's something they can't use as an excuse and have to play with what they got. And it's shown, going 4-0-1 in their last 5 contests.
I think we're just a team that can't take our foot off the gas. And every time we do, we seem to take a step back and allow teams like Bonnyville and Drayton Valley and some of those to play with us.
It is unfortunate, and it's part of the game. We're gonna have injuries, and the way we've been battling, it's I think it's almost good that we, kind of see the battle, and, the injuries do come with that.
Up next for the Border City Bunch is a meeting with the Grand Prairie Storm. The Cats have had all kinds of success against the Storm as they look to sweep the season series. Though a GP in a playoff race of their own right now, Friday's tilt will for sure be no easy task.
We've got to be ready to play these guys. They think they're a playoff-bound hockey team. We're no different. We're a playoff-bound hockey team that has to battle every night and get what we get.
I don't think they're going to take a shift off. This is do or die for them. I don't think they can lose another game. So yeah, I think they're going to come out hard and be a good test for us.
Now with the win tonight, not only would the Bobcats knock the Storm out of playoff contention, they would also lock up home ice advantage for the first round of the postseason.
Home ice would be huge for the first round, and I think we just keep on playing our game and developing our game into playoffs, and trying to string 60 minutes together, and these next 4 games I think we do need to find that, and the playoffs is a battle, and we need to come ready for that.
You see the way we played here after Christmas at home. I think it'll be huge to hopefully try and get up 1 or 2 games on a team early in the early series, and yeah, it'll be good to get home ice advantage for sure.
Puck drop for tonight's game is at 7:30. Matt Schumont, Newcap Sports.
All right, to gymnastics. There's a gymnastics club in Cold Lake that is gearing up for another competition this weekend. The team will be competing against the who's who across the province of Alberta. Fraser Snowden has more.
The Lakeland Gymnastics Club will send 14 of their gymnasts to St. Albert and Spruce Grove to compete in a provincial level invitational. Coach Krista Ramsey says they have been working tirelessly to prepare for the competition.
Working on some newer skills. Some of our girls after this competition will be going on to moving up another level. So they've been working on some new skills as well, but mostly routines at this point, perfecting their landings.
13-year-old Alyssa Cowan already has 1 competition win this year and is looking forward to another win this weekend.
I feel pretty confident from winning just a few days ago, coming up to another competition, because it gives me that, I can do it. And it gives me quite a bit of confidence.
The competition will pit the team against others in balance beam, floor, vaulting, and bars. 13-year-old Andy Walker has been in competitive gymnastics for 2 years now and says she gets a lot out of it.
It's really fun to do, and it keeps me in shape. You learn dedication and teaches you life lessons, how to concentrate and not give up.
Coach Ramsey expects this weekend to be a challenge for the ladies.
I would say probably Champions Gymnastics is a big competition for us. This year, actually, Lloydminster joined Alberta Gymnastics, so they're showing that they're a little bit of a force to be reckoned with as well.
In Cold Lake, Fraser Snowden, Newcap Sports.
Back to Lloydminster, the Universal Heat are looking for their 2nd straight series sweep in the postseason. They had to do it on the road in Spruce Grove, taking on the PAC Saints. They would do that by a score of 5-1. Bryce Kindoff continues to light the lamp with the hat trick. Joel Gagnon and Zane Franklin also chipped in. Lloydminster wraps up the series 2-0 and will face either Edmonton SSAC or Edmonton CAC in the next round. Vermilion is the site for the 2014 ACAC Provincial Curling Championships. Lakeland College well represented with the women and mixed teams in the hunt for medals, and we'll begin with the ladies. Ocean Smart took on Caitlin Schur and Red Deer College. Now we'll pick it up in the 4th end, game tied at 1. Schur with her final stone, needing to draw to the button. Instead, it sails through the house. A steal of 1 for Lakeland. It's now 2-1. It's now 2-2 in the 6th end when Smart will try to capitalize on a RDC mistake. She would simply just need to draw to the house, any part of the house really, and she gets full 8, 4-2. Next end, Queens facing 2 Lakeland stones. Sure elects to go for the double takeout. Instead, she clears her own stone and gives up 2 more. RDC would run out of rocks the next end, and the Rustlers go on to the 6-2 victory.
It was nice to get the first win under our belts, and now we just got to keep going with it, try and win our next one. We try and keep it the same every time, and we'll just try and prepare ourselves mentally and rest up for the next one.
Meanwhile, the Lakeland College mixed team took on the #1 ranked Nate Ooks. The Rustlers trailed 6-4 before stealing one in 7 and another in 8, but it came to the last stone in extras, 7-6 Nate the final. The Rustlers are facing Olds Broncos as we speak, who lost to Augustana 8-7 in the early afternoon draw. Now in the women's draw, Grant McEwen defeated Augustana 6-5, and in the lone men's draw this afternoon, the Vikings defeat Portage College 7-5. Now to volleyball. The Lakeland Rustlers women's volleyball team are in Grand Prairie for the ACAC Volleyball Championships. Going in as the 8th seed, the Rustlers faced the #1 Red Deer Queens, and they showed why they're #1, taking this one in straight sets. Meanwhile, in college hoops, tonight, the Lakeland Rustlers men will be in action as they will be in Edmonton for the qualification championships. They just need a win over Medicine Hat tonight, and they will clinch a provincial berth.